A report has come out to suggest that half of the world's population by the year 2035 is going to be obese. Over 4 billion people obese on the planet. Now, you can take a lot of these type of reports with a pinch of salt, but would you discount this one? Here's some people on a beach in the 1970s. Here's another example of that, bringing us into the more modern day. Spot the difference? So what are the big differences? Well, food, processed food. That's the big difference. There are some cultures that struggle more than others because of the type of foods they've been brought up on. There are cultures that are brought up on better foods, healthier foods, fresher foods. But you take America as an example. There's ingredients there, food that Americans are consuming that's banned in other parts of the world. You won't find it in, like, say, Europe. Some of the stuff being consumed there is highly dubious. We've gone from your standard coffee, may I have a coffee, please, to a mocha, chocolate, locker, syruped up, creamed up pile of mess. Some people are having 2, 3 or more of these drinks a day. Just a couple of them is enough to fill your entire day's calorie intake, and that's not even mentioning the sugar and the fat, all of which you won't find the type of combinations you find in these type of drinks or processed foods. You won't find it in nature. You won't find it in the food that is designed for us to eat naturally. There's no combination of fats and sugars like you find in the shops. Food manufacturers have a lot to answer for, but are they the only ones at fault? Where do we take personal responsibility? I don't have many vices. I used to smoke for many years. I quit. I don't drink very much. But food as a vice, food as something that has been a challenge over the years, mainly because I love cooking, I love eating, and I love everything to do with food. Some of them bakery goods should be nothing short of illegal. And yes, the food manufacturers and all of that side of things have a lot to answer for. But where does personal responsibility come in here? Where does the personal choice come in? Addictions. We know how heavy the addiction is to things like the food and the sugars. I mean, you've seen some of these brain scans. Someone drinks a sugary drink and the brain lights up like a Christmas tree. If we don't want to easily fit into that stat of just being obese, half the world's population are obese, and yeah, you know, I'm obese. If we don't want to easily fit into that, and we shouldn't. Why? And why is this important? It's because the body and mind are intrinsically connected. If you're not feeling healthy in your body, you're going to struggle with your mind and vice versa. That's why this is important. And it comes down to personal responsibility ultimately, because when we're going down the supermarket aisles and they've got all these lovely treats on offer. Buy 2, get 15 free on the biscuits and the chocolate and the cakes. We just got to remember what it's really all about. What is this about? What, that short jump and spike in the brain, scan going mental for a few minutes? Because that's all it is a short high with a crash, with the long-term effects of us dying a premature death linked to stress and everything connected to obesity and diabetes and whatever illnesses that you can imagine, because obesity is pretty much linked with them all. It's all a trap. It's making these food corporation fat cats rich while you literally get fat. And I'll tell you what helps me is not having these things readily available, because it's the snacking. Oh, I'm feeling a bit peckish. Oh, go on then. Just another biscuit, another bit of chocolate, another bit of cake. Whatever it may be, if it's in the cupboard, you're going to go and try and get it, because self-discipline, self-motivation is overrated. We've got to get these things out of the friggin' house. We've got to get them out of the house until we build up what it means to actually feel better and feel good and start to benefit from that, until we reach the decision and realization that, hang on a minute, maybe moderation? Sure. Long term, every day, doing this often, that's really no good. Have a great day. Ta-ta.